Death Valley, weighing in at 305 pounds, The Undertaker. Weighing 326 pounds, Kane.
A sold-out crowd in Memphis, Tennessee is on its feet. Michael Cole and Taz at ringside, all set for another exciting evening of Smackdown action.
Hey, we're bigger than Elvis tonight, Cole. This crowd can't wait.
That's a big claim to make, Taz. But you might just be right. Elvis was only one superstar, but Smackdown's got a whole locker room full of them. What a cowardly move. He can't win fair and square, so he tries to screw his opponent out of the victory.
Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with doing whatever it takes to win the match. If it was that bad, the ref would have DQ'd him, right? It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed to get a hell of a show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight. What a counter that was. That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
Uh-oh. Goozle!
Oh, my God! What a choke slam! All the way from hell! He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to get there. And there's the pin!
Man, his opponent looked like a total death count.
Is that it? No, only a 2 count.
And there's the counter, Cole. Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at him.
Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of it.
He wasted no time going for that pin.
Oh, jeez. Someone's...
Wow, I thought he had the pin for sure.
Man, this Rey Mysterio has got tons of flash, no doubt about it, an amazing athlete. A lot of people think he's real exciting to watch, and I agree with them. But he just doesn't have the pure size to get the job done sometimes.
think you're selling Mysterio short, no pun intended. Mysterio's developed a very unique style that makes the most of his natural...
He's going for the pin, Cole!
The referee's hand is coming down for a 3 count. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. An injured superstar.
I think someone's been taking flying lessons, Taz. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came.
Here's the pin. This could be it.
This capacity crowd is making their opinion.
Oh, man, I can't believe that wasn't 3.
This superstar is all fired up. And so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what. One mistake and we're going to see that fire go out pronto. You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along. He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Wow, talk about cutting it close. That was almost 3. These WWE fans just can't get enough of these. You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can feed off the crowd and use that energy to win the match.
You know, there's no doubt that The Undertaker is one of the most impressive superstars ever to set foot in the WWE ring. But you know what, Cole? You're only as good as your last match.
How can you say that, Taz? The dead man has proven himself time and time again. Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think. Chris Benoit's a great technical wrestler, no doubt about it. But after taking all the abuse he's taken in his career, I don't know if he's got what it takes to win here tonight.
The smart money never bets against Chris Benoit, Taz. He's got a well-earned reputation for coming out ahead in just about any encounter.
Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
Man, I almost feel bad for JR and Kane, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't know if they've ever had anything this good on Raw.
Me neither. Because I guess that just makes sense. I mean, after all, SmackDown is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
And that's one of the few things he could pin his opponent right here. Wow, they don't get much closer than that.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you can cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring.
Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going.
And neither does his opponent. Choke slam from hell!
Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest. He's going for the cover, Cole.
It sounds like this capacity crowd is something kicked out just in the nick of time.
These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're gonna win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent. Top rope moves can win or lose you a match. There's very little middle ground.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight. Pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both call.
Here's the pin! You almost got the 3 right there, Cole. Man, I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far.
How could you not be impressed, Taz? These are some. There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
Come on, that had to be 3. these superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career.
Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz. Wow, listen to that chant, Taz. He's got him covered.
Here's your winner, Kane.
Hey champ, it's Ray Ray. Just calling to wish you good luck tonight in the big match. But I'm sure you're not gonna need it. Just be sure to hang on to that World Heavyweight title, because I want to be your next title defense, okay?
The following contest is a steel cage match. On the way to the ring, from Death Valley, weighing in at 305 pounds, The Undertaker. 106 pounds, Kane.
You know, there's no doubt that The Undertaker is one of the most impressive superstars ever to set foot in a WWE ring. But you know what, Cole? You're only as good as your last match.
How can you say that, Taz? The dead man has proven himself time and time again. I highly doubt that would change if he lost this match, which I don't think he's in danger of doing, by the way.
Taker's earned his rep, no doubt about that. No one's disputing it. But you gotta know when to call it a day, Cole. There's a fine line between legend and has-been.
I can't believe you can sit here and even imply, and that's exactly why you can't take a cage match lightly.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out. But now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents and still lose. Oh boy, looks like someone's moving up in the world.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this bad boy right down the middle. Man, this match is so good. It's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Well, thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my #1 choice for a podcast partner, either.
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler. It could be the King and Queen on commentary.
Real funny, Taz. You know, that would almost be worth not having to work with a joker like you all the time.
Oh, man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are. And you know that's going to have an effect on this match. What a reversal!
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Cole. You know, you should let me train you. You could be Cruiserweight champion in like a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marines.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win, rather than compete fairly.
The thing you gotta remember about it, you know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. Look at this. He's lifting his opponent by the throat.
He's got this guy way up there, Cole. What goes up must come down. Look at him go, straight up the cage. It's so great seeing him.
So close. The superstar is so close to escape.
Survived the dead man right here, right now. But let me remind you that Chris Benoit still has some unfinished business with the champion.
That's for sure, Taz, and you have to wonder how Rey Mysterio fits into all this. But regardless, what a great victory for the champion this has been.
Hey, champ, I just want to congratulate you on defending the World Heavyweight title at Armageddon. Now, you know what I'm about to ask for. So here goes.
You know it's the Mac Militant. Come on, we get it on.
Champ, that was a hell of a match you had at Armageddon. I've never seen anything like it.
Hey, Teddy, if you thought that match was good, how about another champion versus champion match tonight? Except for the title this time.
That's a great idea, Ray. Tonight, the two of you will face off in a ladder match for the Cruiserweight title.
Teddy, I don't think I'm allowed to compete for the Cruiserweight title.
You're right, champ. If you win tonight, Mysterio still keeps the title, okay? Holla, holla, holla.
I don't think Mysterio thinks that's anywhere near as good.
Yeah, well, Teddy Long doesn't make all the rules, Cole. He just got to enforce them.
Hey, player. I hated to have to shoot down Ray Ray like that, and I hope you understand why I did. We just can't have a cruiserweight challenging for the World Heavyweight title. It completely defeats the purpose of weight classes, and besides, we've got plenty of other legitimate contenders. And speaking of that, I'm scheduling you for a couple of matches against The Undertaker and Chris Benoit over the next few weeks to see if we should go for a rematch or give someone else a title match at Royal Rumble. I'll keep you posted, player.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, weighing 326 pounds, Kane. And the opponent From Death Valley, weighing in at 305 pounds, The Undertaker.
A big Southern California welcome to all our Smackdown fans. I'm Michael Cole, here with Taz at ringside in San Diego.
Big shout out to all our great fans in the 619 area code here. I love San Diego, baby.
No kidding, partner. San Diego couldn't be more excited for Smackdown action, and we couldn't be more excited to be here.
Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
The thing you gotta remember about The Undertaker is that 50% of his style, his offense, is about getting inside the head of his opponent. If you can keep your cool and keep your
I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous.
You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can feed off the crowd and use that energy to win the match.
4. Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena right now.
Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
That's their right, Taz. They paid for their tickets after all.
This has been a great match so far, and I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snippy, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover neither. You gotta stay on them and wear them down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that could have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole. Let me talk about what it's like to be an
Who's over? Oh my God! What a choke slam! All the way! Crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, though. Here's the pin!
Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
Tell you what, if you got the crowd on your side or against you,
Here's your winner.
Benoit's got the crossface locked in. Mysterio's tapping. This one's over.
this match is over. But Benoit's not letting up. Looks like he's giving a little more friendly advice to Mysterio.
Friendly has got nothing to do with it, but the message from Benoit seems clear enough. Don't try getting involved in the World Heavyweight title picture.
Good luck tonight against Chris Benoit. My shoulder's still a little sore from when he stretched me out last week. But that's not gonna stop me from making an impact tonight in my match against The Undertaker. I'm gonna prove to Teddy Long that I deserve a
Mysterio on the last ride.
There's the pinfall. It's over. A classy move there by Mysterio.
Whoa, Taker just dissed Mysterio big time.
Oh my God, Mysterio's lost his mind. He's attacking The Undertaker with everything he's got.
Everything's not enough. Get out of there, Ray.
I'm not sure what to make of all this, Taz, but one thing is for sure. I don't think this is something the dead man's going to forget or forgive anytime soon. Still wants payback on Mysterio.
Taker almost took Ray's head off.
Not again. Taker is setting Mysterio up for the kill.
Whoa! Did he just counter with that headbutt to the groin?
I don't believe it. The speed of Rey Mysterio has left him the only superstar standing.
Teddy, hey, I know you got a triple threat title match this Sunday, dog. Well, I just took out all 3 guys in it, so I demand you make it a fatal 4-way.
Mysterio just sent a huge message!
Ray looks like World Heavyweight title material right about now.
Hey, dog. That was a tough break out there, player. But I just wanted to call and tell you that you put on a hell of a match, and I appreciate it. Now, I know you're not happy with how it all turned out, but you did a great job for Smackdown at Royal Rumble. And that's not something I'm gonna forget. Believe that. You'll be back in the title picture before you know it, dog. Now get yourself some rest, and I'll see you next Friday.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking to one of the 4 superstars who will be competing in a fatal 4-way match at No Way Out for the right to challenge the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania. And tonight, all 4 contenders will be in the ring in tag team action. You will be facing Matt Hardy and Bobby Lashley. And your partner will be...
Leave me alone. I mean it, Randy. I don't want anything to do with you.
Jillian, you get your ass back here right now. Don't you run away from me. What are you jerks looking at? Why don't you mind your own damn business?
Your partner will be Randy Orton. Well, we've reached the main event tonight on Smackdown, and here comes a man I suppose you could say we heard from earlier tonight.
Cole, I gotta ask you, what the heck was all that about before? Jillian Hall looked like he was running away from Randy Orton. Orton looking like he was gonna blow a gasket. What this?
I know it's the idea, Taz. I'd say you saw what I saw.
Yeah, but I was out here working for a living, and you were right there. Didn't you used to be like a journalist or something like that? And all you can say is, I have no earthly idea. I'll tell you what, that's some crack-a-jack reporting right there.
Weighing 326 pounds, Kane. And the opponent from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Matt Hardy. From Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 275 pounds, Bobby Lashley.
Listen to that crowd. This is Michael Cole with Taz at ringside, bringing you SmackDown action from Seattle, Washington.
They're already going crazy, and the action hasn't even started yet. You know tonight's show, Cole, is going to be off the hook.
No question. The SmackDown superstars never fail to bring the house down, and Seattle will never be the same
after tonight. What a counter that was!
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and show some sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole, I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your body on the line in that.
Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
These are WWE superstars for crying out loud. They're the greatest athletes in the world.
True enough, Taz. There's no off-season for them. There's no month or two off between matches.
There sure ain't, Cole. I mean, these guys are here week in and week out, and every night they leave it in the ring.
And they do it all for the WWE fans, Taz. Without them, none of us would even be here.
Yeah.
Here are your winners, Kane and Randy Orton.
No, Randy!
Come on, Jillian. What's your problem?
My problem? You're my problem, Randy. Now get lost!
I'm not going anywhere until...
Hey, is that the way you treat a lady?
What the lady wants is between the lady and me, Bobby. So I suggest you keep walking.
You, me, the ring, tonight. Come on, Jillian. Let's get you out of here.
What a relief for Jillian Hall that Bobby Lashley was right there.
Bobby Lashley acting all gentlemanly-like? Who would have thunk it?
We've just received word that a match has been made between Bobby Lashley and Randy Orton for later tonight. But right now, it's time to watch the other two contenders involved in the No Way Out Fatal 4-Way in action.
And I'm real interested to see how Matt Hardy does in this match.
And the opponent, weighing 326 pounds, Kane.
Good evening, and welcome to Smackdown, coming to you tonight from Atlanta, Georgia.
Hot Atlanta is fired up tonight, Cole. No doubt about it, baby. And I'm just as pumped up as this sellout crowd.
With good reason, Taz. You and I both know what's coming, and these fans are definitely getting their money's worth tonight.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
Hey, you know what, Cole? If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm going to throw up.
Is it so wrong to ask a superstar to play by the rules, Taz? That doesn't seem to be so unreasonable to me.
That's because you never competed in a match, Cole. If you did, you'd know that you gotta do whatever it takes to win. And if that means bending the rules a bit, well then, that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Nice reversal.
That was a textbook reversal. I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. Oh man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are, and you know that's going to have an effect on this match. I don't think there's a superstar on the roster with as much drive and determination as Matt Hardy, and these fans certainly react to that.
Yeah, well, they might react even better to a win every now and then, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, excuse me, Taz, but I didn't hear a bell. The match is still...
You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena right now. There's the cover. Can he do it?
He almost got the tree right there, Cole.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how. There are certainly some issues between the superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate them.
Please, Cole, watch your language, will you? It's a family show.
I said exasperate. Never mind.
There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job.
These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And there's the pin!
Oh, man, I can't believe that wasn't free.
Matt Hardy says that he will not die, and we're seeing that determination here tonight in this match.
You know what? Maybe Matt Hardy should...
We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage he can.
Hey, no, that's not going to make you popular, but you got to do whatever it takes to win.
One of these superstars successfully executes. He's going for the pin!
I love hearing the crowd come alive.
Teddy, you've got to do something about Jillian. Randy Orton won't leave her alone. It's making her a total wreck. She needs help.
I wished I could do something, baby girl. But unless Jillian says something incriminating about him, I can't act on anything.
But Teddy, everyone in this room knows that Orton took him out.
It sure looks that way, player. But if Jillian doesn't claim that Orton's lying about being with her when player was attacked, I can't touch him. He thinks Orton was the one who did it too. But the problem is, he didn't actually see anything.
So what? We're just going to let him get away with this?
I ain't letting him get away with nothing, player. Now, I might not be able to fine or suspend or fire him, but I can put him in a match. A handicap match with the two of you tonight. Now, maybe that'll teach him a lesson.
I'll go talk to Jillian. Maybe I can get her to open up and admit what Orton's up to.
Sounds good to me. Orton ain't gonna get away with this, believe that.
At the risk of losing some objectivity, I have to admit I'm glad Teddy Long made this next match, Taz. I know he can't officially punish Orton, but it seems obvious that Orton needs to be put in his place.
Yeah, I'm all for due process.
And the opponent.
Tonight's Smackdown's going to bring down the house in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside.
You got that right, Cole. I'll tell you what, man, I am so pumped up and amped up. I can't wait.
Neither can I, Taz, and I'm sure these Salt Lake fans can't either. So let's get this show on the road. I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate them.
Jeez, Cole, watch your language, will you? It's a family show.
I said exasperate. Oh, never mind.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not...
Uh-oh. Goozle!
Oh, my God! What a choke slam! All the way from hell! This superstar is all fired up. And so is this...
He's going for the pin, Cole.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. The
Hopefully we beat some sense into Randy Orton's thick skull out there tonight. And listen, I'm gonna take Jillian home, just in case Orton decides he wants to take out his frustrations on her. I'll be there to make sure that doesn't happen, so don't worry about it. Call me if anything comes up. I'll see you next week. V1 out.
Matt! That sounded like Jillian Hall.
Holy cow! That's Matt Hardy!
He went that way.
Oh my God! What the hell's going on around here?
I think Teddy Long's going to want to know about this.
Are you telling me that Jillian took Matt Hardy out?
Seems that way to me, partner. And for all we know, she might have gotten to Bobby Lashley, too.
Hey, player, it's Theodore Long. So it looks like sweet, innocent Jillian Hall was helping Randy Orton all along by taking out his opponents for no way out. Matt Hardy's gonna be okay, but he's not going to be able to compete this Sunday. It looks like you and Orton are the only superstars left from the original four. So I'll tell you what, we're gonna change things up a little bit. Since Melina and Jillian have had their hands in all this already, I'm changing your No Way Out match into a mixed tag team match to determine if you and Orton will be the new #1 contender at WrestleMania. And so tonight, I've scheduled a singles match between you and Orton, and a singles match featuring Melina versus Jillian. Now that'll put some butts in the seats. Good luck out there tonight, player. Holla.
Orton has successfully changed the Fatal 4-Way match at No Way Out into a mixed tag team match. You've got to think that improves his odds of victory. And if he and Jillian win that match, Orton gets a title opportunity at WrestleMania.
And I'd say you gotta like his chances, especially if his partner, Jillian Hall, finds a way to bring that leg height into the ring.
The opponent, weighing 326 pounds, Kane.
A sold-out crowd in Memphis, Tennessee is on its feet. Michael Cole and Taz at ringside, all set for another exciting evening of SmackDown action.
Hey, we're bigger than Elvis tonight, Cole. This crowd can't wait.
That's a big claim to make, Taz. But you might just be right. Elvis is only one superstar, but SmackDown's got a whole locker room full of them.
These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at...
Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think. Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet. You gotta go in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually stepped between the ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredibly short-sighted.
Cole, I swear, I'm gonna replace you with someone who actually knows what they're talking about. Maybe Carlito. He might be a little tough to understand sometimes, but at least he knows what it's like to wrestle a match.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match.
He's going for the pin, Cole.
Here's your winner.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the WWE Pay-Per-View No Way Out. And here comes the first couple of controversy around here who might have just successfully schemed their way to a WrestleMania main event. Randy Orton and Jillian Hall.
No kidding.
You know, this man is certainly lucky that his partner intervened when she did, or he would have joined Bobby Lashley and Matt Hardy on the injured list thanks to Jillian Hall.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match. When you decide to shut me a yap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
Well, excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to disturb you.
These These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE Superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're gonna win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
Oh, man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. An injured superstar's like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you get...
Oh, man, there's the tag.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead. I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression.
What a reversal.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight. Pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. And that don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We've both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you, Cole, like they say, anything can happen here in the WWE. I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys. But these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole, intensity. You gotta stay on your opponent until one of you can't go anymore.
I think these superstars are well aware of that, Taz. I think that's exactly what they've got. He could pin his opponent right here.
These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Oh, here's the pin. This could be it.
Come on! That had to be 3. And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, you can't let that break your focus. But that's easier said than done.
There's the pin! Can his opponent kick out?
It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed to get a hell of a show.
Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think. I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this bad boy right down the middle. Man, I almost feel bad for JR and Kane, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't know if they've ever had anything this good on Raw.
They did it. They won their next tag team match at No Way Out. And this means he's going to WrestleMania to compete for the World Heavyweight title.
Orton and Jillian took every shortcut in the book, but it still wasn't enough to get the job done.
Well, maybe there's some justice in the world. In my opinion, a superstar should have to earn his way to WrestleMania. WrestleMania has just been made official.
These two superstars have got a lot of respect for each other.
What are Edge and the Masterpiece doing here on Smackdown? They're Raw superstars.
Someone told us that the gruesome twosome there are supposed to be SmackDown's main event for WrestleMania. Well, we couldn't believe that you two were the best SmackDown could do, so we wanted to see it for ourselves.
Good thing we showed up when we did. This show could definitely use a dose of some real star power.
Well, that's very generous. So how about the two of you come down and prove you aren't all talk?
Us? Wrestle you? Here? Sorry, no can do. Friday's our night off.
Really? Look up. You better get down here, or the boys are going to kick your sorry ass into the ring.
Masters and Edge showed up here looking for trouble.
I don't think they were expecting this, Cole.
Welcome to a sold-out show from the Great White North. Michael Cole and Taz coming to you tonight from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Hey, they speak French up here, right, Cole? Parlez-vous français? Haha, amigo!
Better stick to your version of English, partner. No matter what language you speak, the actions of the SmackDown superstars will speak much louder than words.
There's anything Edge wouldn't do to get what he wants, and that's what I like about this guy.
That's funny, because that's exactly what I can't stand about Edge. He might be a great competitor, but he's a lousy human being.
Hey, I'm not saying I want to be Edge's best friend or nothing, but I love watching this guy in the ring. Are you telling me you'd rather watch a guy who does everything by the book?
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him. There is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We've both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you, Cole, like they say, anything can happen here in the WWE. Oh, God. The ref's on Dream Street, Cole. Anything goes now.
Unfortunately, you're right, Taz. There's no one to enforce the rules until the ref arrives. Oh, man. I don't think that was ever meant to be used like that.
Maybe not, Cole, but I'll tell you what, it seems to be doing the trick. I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out. But now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents, and he can taunt all he wants, Cole. But once he's lost the match, this guy's gonna wish that he spent more time going after his opponent.
I think you're wrong about that, Taz. I think this is going to make his victory tonight that much sweeter.
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And look at this! Using the steel ring steps as a weapon!
That's a great way to take the fight right out of your opponent in a hurry. Smart strategy, using the ring steps like that.
Strategy or brutality? I don't know which. But either way, he's looking good after that move.
7.
Looks like you're slowing the pace down a little bit here.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake and we're going to see that fire go out pronto. Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz.
These superstars, he likes fighting dirty, and it's easy to see why. He's pretty good at it.
He certainly is, and I hope he's proud of himself. Personally, I find it disgusting.
Oh, look at that. He's bleeding like a stuffed pig.
I can't tell if that's a cut or a broken nose, but either way, the referee might need to stop this fight.
The ref's not going to stop the match, Cole. It's just a little brawl. Come on, be a man. Look at the fans, Cole. They know what he's up to.
Oh, my God! What a Batista bomb! Here it is, Taz. He's building up.
This could be three right here. Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it. We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage he can.
You know, that's not to make it popular, but you got to do whatever it takes to win.
You talk about raw power. You talk about it. He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion. Man, this match is so good. It's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my #1 choice for a podcast partner either.
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler. Then it could be the King and Queen on commentary.
Real funny, Taz. You know, that would almost be worth not having to... I think that's a tag.
This guy might not have enough to kick out. These superstars, I don't think the fans like that one too much. I'm sure this breaks this guy's heart.
It should. These fans are the lifeblood of going.
Here's the pin. This could be it. When you see...
Oh, no. The referee is down. What's going to happen now?
Anything and everything, Cole. No ref means no rules.
And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole.
And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hold, Cole. Edge is so quick. There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner. And we might be about to see another one right here. Each of these competitors has won a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive.
What a reversal.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
Hey, you know what, Cole? If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm going to throw up.
Is it so wrong to ask a superstar to play by the rules, Taz? That doesn't seem to be so unreasonable to me.
That's because...
It looks like these superstars are taking this into the crowd.
These fans better stay out of the way if they know what's good for them.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE Superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're going to win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one...
contender for the World Heavyweight title is back from a visit to Raw. And Taz, I couldn't be prouder of the way he and Batista stood up for SmackDown.
No doubt.
Step up, bring it. Yes, sir. And the opponent from Silsbee, Texas, weighing in at 380 pounds, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
I walk through this land like a runner's man. Never can you imagine the pain that I bring. If I said I'ma do it in the streets of this thing, it's a K-I-N, G-N Hill, wildest band in the world, and I have no fear. I'm the mean and the mean, the nightmare dreams, the root of all evil, weak fear me, yeah. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wig split. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wig split. Beat 'em up, break his neck, beat 'em up, break his neck, beat 'em up, break his neck, beat 'em up.
A sold-out crowd in Memphis, Tennessee is on its feet. Michael Cole and Taz at ringside, all set for another exciting evening of SmackDown action.
Hey, we're bigger than Elvis tonight, Cole. This crowd can't wait.
That's a big claim to make, Taz, but you might just be right. Elvis was only one superstar, but SmackDown's got a whole locker room full of them.
It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did. He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. He's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
You sure he can spare it, Cole?
Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification.
Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
I'll tell you what, if you got the crowd on your side or against you, it makes a huge difference, believe me. Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz.
I'll tell you what right now, I love watching Mark Henry get it done in the ring. There ain't another guy in that locker room who can pick apart an opponent like Mark.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Cole. You know, you should let me train you. You could be Cruiserweight champion in like a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Duh. They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now. And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, and you can't let that break your focus. But that's easier said than done. Here's the pin!
Kicked out just in the nick of time.
Well, I'll tell you this much. There ain't no doubt in my mind that Mark Henry really is the world's strongest man. The power of this guy is purely awesome. This could be 3 right here.
there, sport. I just wanted to let you know that this thing between us Raw and SmackDown guys, yeah, it's not over. Just watch what happens to Batista tonight. Only it's not going to happen in the ring. And hey, think about it. If you're smart, you'll stay the hell out of it. I mean, why would you want to help Batista anyway? Newsflash, Batista's got something you want. It's called the World Heavyweight Championship. If you stay out of our way, maybe it'll make it that much easier to take it from him at WrestleMania. Toodles.
Of him.
Where are you?
Come on, you shaved ape. I'm right here.
What the hell? I got you now.
Good job, dummy.
Batista couldn't see what he was doing, and now he's accidentally destroyed his partner.
I don't know if accidentally is actually the right word, Dan, lady.
Hey man, it's the champ. Look, again, I'm sorry for what happened last week. You helped me out and I made a mistake. But I really don't appreciate you implying that it might have been intentional. We'll settle our business in the ring at WrestleMania, not before. And speaking of settling business in the ring, we've got a match tonight against Edge and Masters, and I want to take these jokers out quick and clean, so all we've got to focus on is our WrestleMania match. I hope you're with me on that, man. Later.
I gotta tell you, I'm really starting to get sick of these two, Taz. Why can't they just stay on Raw where they belong?
Hey, for once we agree, Sally. I hope our guys give these two a Smackdown sayonara and send them back to Monday night with their tails between their scrawny little legs.
That's it. Not making his entrance with Batista tonight.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
What I mean is that they've been inseparable for the last few weeks, at least in the ring.
Well, I guess that makes sense. He's probably still hot about what Batista did to him last week. I mean, that was some Batista bomb onto that car.
That was an accident by all accounts.
Oh, yeah, right, an accident. Of course. Because what reason would the champion have?
I know you're not 100% convinced that Batista's actions last week were unintentional, Taz, but I think it was an honest mistake.
I'm not necessarily calling Batista a liar. I'm just saying that I understand why someone in his position might do something like that. That's all I'm saying. You know, he had a motive.
Look, I suppose anyone twisted enough could start to speculate about conspiracy theories and motive based on what little circumstantial evidence we have, but this is our championship Batista we're talking about, and
he's a shirt-off girl, man. Like I said, I'm not calling anybody a liar. I'm just saying that there's a motive there clear as day if you just take off your blinders thing.
You're the one with the shades, Taz.
Never mind that. Would you just shut up and call the match dirt box? Everything's gonna be just fine.
Welcome to a sold-out show from the Great White North. Michael Cole and Taz coming to you tonight from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Hey, they speak French up here, right, Cole? Parlez-vous français? Haha, amigo.
Better stick to your version of English, partner. No matter what language you speak, the actions of the Smackdown superstars will speak much louder than words. Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole. If the opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left. I don't think I've ever seen a guy as well put together as a masterpiece. He's a real work of art.
Well, I don't know art, but I know what I don't like. And I don't like Master's arrogance. He's got a lot more to accomplish before he's earned the right to be that high. And there's the pin! Can his opponent kick out? I think that if one of this superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake and we're gonna see that fire go out pronto. Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now. I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not gonna hear.
Look at that! That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really gotta watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this. Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the pain.
This guy might not have enough to kick out. Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
Man, this match is...
He's going for the pin! This could be it!
That was like 2.5, Cole.
Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification. Wow, now that was not a rule book. But you know what they say? It's not a crime if you don't get caught.
I don't believe it. How could that just about... And it looks like he's bleeding. This is not going to help his chin. He could hit his opponent right here.
There is no... And the message is, get the hell out and don't come back. See ya. Thanks for coming.
Uh-oh, here we go. And to think, not long ago, these two were a united front for SmackDown. These two meet at the biggest event in sports entertainment for the most important prize in the business. And it all happens 3 days from now at WrestleMania. This is it, the main event of WrestleMania. Once again, I'm Michael Cole alongside my broadcast partner Taz, and ladies and gentlemen, the World Heavyweight title is on the line right here tonight. In fact, we might be looking at our new World Heavyweight Champion.
He's got his work cut out for him for sure. But Batista is not a pushover. But when it comes right down to it, I'm glad that these two are finally getting it on. It's about time, if you ask me. Ring the bell, let's do it.
They've certainly been distracted over the past few weeks by the likes of Chris Masters and Edge, but now those Raw superstars are long gone. It all comes down to SmackDown's finest and what promises to be an epic struggle for the richest prize in our business. And here comes the champion, the Animal Batista. And you know, Taz, for everything this man has gone through over the past few weeks, I don't think I've ever seen him in better condition than he is right now.
Batista's an animal. We've said it time and time again. It's always go time for this guy. It's his sheer size and brutal strength that's brought him to the dance. And it's what I think is going to ensure that he retains the World Heavyweight gold for years to come.
He's an incredible champion, no doubt about it. But he's facing what is thought by some to be the greatest challenge of his title reign. Regardless of who wins, we're in for one of the biggest matches in WrestleMania history. I can feel it.
So disgusted with Batista, JR. He could have stayed with Triple H and Ric Flair. He went straight for the pin. No eyes on him. Look at this, JR. Can you imagine imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for our SmackDown colleagues, but no, I can't think. I truly believe Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
And you hit the nail right on the head there, JR. The dominant brand. Not the slightly better brand or the sort of superior brand.
Absolutely not. I'm a lawman. And I have to believe we're head and shoulders.
I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much. But I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a lowdown, despicable move that was.
Oh, man. That's going to change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better either. I wish the ref would actually pay attention to what's going on. Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, Red. I can't believe he got away with that.
Well, he's going for the cover, JR.
What a phenomenon is the...
So long, ref. Sweet dreams.
It's going to be a while before the referee gets up from that. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight. My God!
He did it, but...
Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick. I'll never understand what the big deal is about Batista. He's just another super...
Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat. Did you could be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knock. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the liver tape.
All right, enough! I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again. I'm so disgusted with Batista, JR. He could have stayed with Triple H and Ric Flair in Evolution and continued to ride the coattails of two of the greatest legends in this business. Instead, he threw it all away.
What are you talking about, King? Batista never rode anyone's coattails. He's his own man. He earned his spot. And Flair and Triple H are two of the great, no doubt about it. But Batista proved he's at their level when he beat Triple H for the World Heavyweight title.
I think we know where he's going with this, JR.
What a sickening choke slam. All of them.
What do you think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way. And I think can his opponent kick out of this fitting predicament.
He's done it, Taz. We've got a new World Heavyweight Champion here at WrestleMania.
I can hardly believe it. I have never seen anyone handle Batista like that. Wow!
And give Batista his due. He fought an incredible match. Enough to win on a lot of nights, but it simply wasn't enough to retain the gold tonight.
He just outperformed Batista, and he did it on the biggest stage of all.